everyone, welcome to the Book Bunch. My name is Sam. It's great to have you guys here for another video. We are doing live reading sprints today. I was meant to have a special guest, an author for you guys, but she thinks she might be coming down with COVID. So we have postponed till next week. So make sure you guys are aware of that one. I will post things throughout the week so you guys know when it is, where it is, what to expect, all of that kind of thing. We might even have in these reading sprints another very special guest, Willow, because she is here hanging out with me because I'm on mummy duty. It's not nap time. And she's going to be watching shows and playing games beside us. So if you hear noise in the background, it's just Willow. Say hello, Willow.
Hello, Mommy.
That was very cute.
Little Tosa.
Oh! She really likes the camera. Every time I'm editing videos, she likes to watch my face and she comes up and she peeks around the corner and looks at the screen and goes,
Wow.
yeah. Hello, Katie.
Hello.
You say hello,
Hello,
Katie. Close it up. Okay. She's pressing things, so hopefully she doesn't end the stream on me. Today I'm going to be reading the Synapse sequence. I believe this is secular. I don't know anything about it. I can't even remember where I got this. Maybe from the book grocer. I honestly don't remember. It's because I'm reading sci-fi at the moment, and this is meant to be like a sci-fi cross with like a crime book. So interested in that. Don't know if it's clean or not, so we'll find out. What are you guys reading? Yeah, she's pretty good with her words, Katie. She's like way more advanced than I would think. It's her birthday at the end of next week, and it's like blowing my mind. She's going to be 2. And I'm like, how are you talking so much already for a 2-year-old? Hello, everyone. Ooh, Before I Told You Mine. Contemporary romance. Nice. Willow, Katie says happy birthday. She's just staring at me. You might be able to hear Bluey in the background because, of course, it's got to be Bluey in the entertainment. I've just got it playing all the episodes on like repeat. Oh, that's okay. It's all right that you don't have anything to read right now. Thank you for hopping in and saying hi. I like it when you guys join. It's fun. Yeah, I don't think she quite understands what birthdays are at this point. That's okay. I'm sure she'll enjoy it because we're just gonna go to her favorite park, which is just down the road, and I'm sure she'll just enjoy being in the park regardless. I think I will start the first sprint at probably 10 past 10, just to give people a chance to join if they want to join. But yes, I haven't done one of these in a long time. I realized that like I haven't done anything since our Christmas party, I don't think. Like I did the author interview, but actual like live reading sprints or anything, I haven't done one in ages. And I was like thinking to myself that I should just do one. So it was kind of good that the author that was meant to join us today didn't, because it gave me a chance to do one of these instead. I can't remember, Katie, if we did. Did we do one? Maybe we did one in January. Maybe. Did we? I don't remember. I have a bad memory. Did we? Was it that recent? Well, it feels like ages ago. Because I don't remember. I'd have to check my thing to see when the last. I'll check to see when the last one was. At least on my channel. I don't know about on yours. Let's have a look. It was 3 months ago. It was 3 months ago, Katie. According to my nothing, it says 3 months ago. See, time is flying. Time is flying. This year, I can't believe it's already like end of April. Like it is, we're almost halfway through 2023 already, which is crazy. I know, right? It's just going so fast. It's crazy. But yeah, I think I'll read you guys the blurb on this so you guys know what I'm reading at least. Because I don't really know anything about this book. So it says, in a future London, humans are watched over by AIs and served by bots. But now that justice and jobs are meted out by algorithm, inequality blooms and protest is brutally silenced. Anna Glover may be the most hated woman in the troubled city, the media's scapegoat for an unpopular war. Now she hides from the public eye, investigating neglected cases by using the mind-invading technology of the synapse sequencer to enter witnesses' memories, which is crazy cool. When a PI brings her a new high-stakes case, Anna sees a chance for atonement, but soon she is drawn into a plot that threatens to upend her hard-won anonymity, I could never say that word right, and put everyone in danger, even those she hopes to save. It sounds so good, but I have no idea if it's clean, so I'm really, really hoping it's fine, because it sounds really good. I definitely agree that this year is going way too fast. I feel like the last, honestly, 3 years of my life, like that whole COVID period, I know for a lot of people was really slow and really difficult, but honestly for me, it went so ridiculously fast. And I don't know if it's just because like I had a kid and all of that, and so everything's just going really quickly, or what is happening, but I feel like I blinked and like it's 2023. And we're like almost halfway, which is crazy. I can't even believe that. This is the bookmark I've picked out for today. I think it's cute. I don't know if you can see it, but it says here's wisdom in like shiny stuff. And it says Matthew 28:6, which is the verse. And then on the back, so you can get these. It's got a to and from. And then another little Bible verse that says, Jesus said, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 14:6. I think it's so cute. I love it. Anyway, I got it from Kurong, which is like one of, if not the only, in-person Christian bookstore that we have in Queensland. We used to have Word Bookstore as well, but I don't know if there's any of those around anymore, because the one I knew of closed, and I don't know if they had another one in Queensland anywhere. And then, we really don't have many Christian bookshops. But yeah, I got this. Oh, Willow is hungry. Hang on. I'm going to go grab her something to eat, and then when I come back, we'll do our first sprint, hey? You guys can watch Bluey in the background while I'm gone. Well, here I thought I was going to have to be gone for more than a minute, but turns out she just didn't see the snacks I'd put out for her earlier. So she's got them now. Do you guys have Bluey over there? Do you watch that? I know a lot of non-parents watch Bluey because it's just so good. but I am from where Bluey is set. My grandma lives in the same neighborhood that Bluey is set. It's so funny. And there's an episode where they go to the Glass House Mountains, and that's where I live. You've never seen it, Katie? Oh, it's so good. It's actually so good. I am glad that I had a kid so I have an excuse to watch it, but I know of people, some of Chris's family, they're in their 40s and everything, and they watch it, and they're single people. His uncle watches it, and he's a 45-year-old guy, single guy that just really likes Bluey because he also lives in the neighborhood that it was made, so he likes just watching it for that. Oh, Alma, that is so cool. Yeah, it's really good. If she's ever watching it, make sure you watch an episode because it's quite entertaining. I really like the mum and dad interactions, and they have classic what's that word, you know how when kids do something funny and the parents trying not to react in front of the kids, but then they go in the next room and laugh about it or talk about it. There's an episode where that happens, but then the kids catch them talking about them. It's so funny. It's really funny. It's very real life stuff, but with dogs. It's funny. Okay, it is 10 past 10. So we're going to start reading, guys. I will come back for a chat in about we do 20-minute sprints. I think that's always a good time. Just going to put my timer on. Back in 20. Okay, that was 20 minutes, guys. We are back. Willow's saying hello. He's like, Mommy's talking to the camera again. Thank you for joining me, Chantel and Celestia. Nice to have you guys here. I am reading the Synapse Sequence, which is so far a sci-fi crime book, which is rather interesting. I have no idea if it's going to be clean or not, but I'm giving it a go. It's quite interesting. That was a quick 20 minutes. It felt quite quick. You kind of get sucked in to whatever you're doing, and then you don't notice that the time is going so fast. I can make the sprints a bit longer if you guys prefer them a little bit longer. I don't mind. Whatever you guys like. Yeah, it's a sci-fi crime. It's about, I'll give you like a brief summary of the blurb. It's about this girl named Anna Glover, and like she is a rather hated woman because of something that happened um, in a war. Like she became the scapegoat, and she's like trying to stay out of the limelight. So she's a PI, and she is solving these cold cases instead to try and stay out of the media. And there's this like AI thing called the synapse sequence, which allows her to go into her witnesses' memories and like almost like VR type of thing. Um, and it's meant to help her like discover who the killers were and why people did whatever crimes they did. It's quite interesting so far. Um, I got up to page 28 then. So it's pretty good so far. Exciting. Exciting. But yeah, I think it's secular, so I don't know if it's actually going to be clean or not, but we'll find out. It's been clean in the first 3 chapters, so I have high hopes. Katie said he's even too quick. Ooh, Counted with the Stars. Is that a contemporary romance? Or is that something else? I feel like I can picture the cover. Oh, are you saying hello?
Okay. Okay.
Can you say hello, friends?
Hello, friends.
Oh, that's very good.
Says mommy hello.
What do you mean?
Say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, mommy. Hello.
She can see, there's like, you know how when you like have a reflection up on the ceiling from like a watch or something, there's one up on the ceiling right now from her tablet, and she's saying hello to it. Which is quite funny. Cool. Sci-fi and fantasy next month. Hey, Katie, looking forward to it. Oh, okay. So Chantel, I haven't been reading heaps of sci-fi lately because I have been slack and reading other things instead, which is why I've started getting back into sci-fi. But last week I read Arena, which I think you read, maybe, and I did enjoy that. But what else have I read that's been sci-fi lately? I don't even know. Because I loved Recorder and book 2 of Recorder. They were amazing. They are like probably my all-time favorites now, tied with Wing Feather Saga, so that's a big deal. What else? I guess I've read just a lot of fantasy, really. I haven't really read much sci-fi lately. like in a very long time, actually. Because yeah, Apparition. Apart from the ones I read this week, Apparition was the last one I read, which was like 2 months ago. So I need to get back into it because I haven't. Oh, you haven't read Arena? Okay, I did really enjoy it. I know some people really don't like it, and some people really do like it. Like Celestia really didn't like it, but I liked it. It has very Hunger Gamesy feels, like almost like a Christian allegory version of Hunger Games. It was quite interesting. I did really like it. The author though, she is a Christian and like the story is Christian, but there is some non-Christian content in there, so just be aware of that. It's rather skippable though, so like it didn't really bother me all of that much, but it's just more of like a content warning thing. Um, but I have heard that a lot of her books are like that because I think it's meant to be like anyone can read it type of thing. But and I think it's also meant to show that like we're super sinful and stuff. So I don't know. It depends on how you feel about that kind of thing. Oh, biblical fiction. Okay, that's interesting. Counter with the Stars is biblical fiction. I haven't read heaps of biblical fiction. I have mixed feelings about it because some of them that I've read that are more the allegorical style, some of them I love and some of them I really don't love. Like I don't like Chuck Black's way of doing allegory, which like I would still recommend him if you like that kind of stuff, but I don't love him for that kind of stuff. But I haven't read heaps of like biblical retellings and stuff. Like I read Redeeming Love and I read one other that I can't even remember now. And I started reading that one. What is it called? A court of something something. That's the Esther retelling. I started reading that, but I wasn't in the right frame of mind to read it, so I put it back down. Oh, okay. Well, that's good that it's not biblical main character. It's a view of the Egyptian slaves set during the plague with Moses. Oh, that would be so interesting. That actually sounds so good. Interesting. I really actually struggled to find Arena Chantel. I end up just happened to find it in a secondhand bookshop, which is super crazy. Like I don't know how I managed to find that, but I found like an old vintage copy, and it's really hard to find Christian fiction at secondhand bookshops here. Um, I don't know why. It just is really difficult, and so I was absolutely shocked when I saw it at the bookshop, like at the secondhand bookshop, and I picked it up. But I think you can get the ebook version fairly easily. Yeah, I'm not a Chuck Black fan. I just I read he's got a sci-fi series which I started reading, and the first book I did quite like because it wasn't till right at the end that I realized it was an allegory for Moses. And then the second book, it was so in my face that I was like, no, I can't. I can't do it. But that's just like me personally. I know people who do like Chuck Black and do like that, and that's totally fine. Okay, I'll have to put Counted with Stars on my list because that sounds so interesting. Yeah, Egyptian perspective during the plague would be crazy. I feel like there would be lots of screaming and running and freaking out if that was me in that situation. Oh, thank you for my glasses. Put on my glasses. Sorry, Willow's requesting my glasses. even though they're for long distance, not short distance. I think in 5 minutes we will do our next sprint. You did not bump your head. Willow's in a phase where, like, she truly believes that, like, mum can kiss it better, which is crazy to me that that's a real thing, but anyway. And so now she just makes excuses as of to fake injuries so she can get kisses. It's quite cute, but it's just funny to me. That, and like, if you try and give her a kiss any other time, she's like, absolutely not. But then she'll deliberately go do something that will be like, oh, I've hurt my arm, or I've hurt this. It's like she'll just like go touch something and be like, oh, I need a kiss. Hey, you want affection on your terms? Oh, funny. She does really want me to wear my glasses. She loves glasses. I had to get her a pair of her own sunglasses because she likes them so much. But she prefers mine. Well, Alma, I hope you like Chuck Black more than we do. Because I didn't love it. Yeah, kids are pretty good. I'm loving being a mum. That, like, the first 6 months, I did not enjoy it. Like, I really thought, like, I was like, I really want to be a mum and everything. So that's why we decided to have Willow. And then the first 6 months, I was not having a good time. And I just thought she was so boring. And then she started to become more interactive in doing things, and now I absolutely love it. But I also would love to go back to the newborn stage and just have cuddles and stuff. I think I appreciate it a lot more now. She's just giving me faces. You saying hello?
Hello.
Who's that?
Willow baby.
You can see Willow, baby? Everyone's saying hello to you. You say hello. Oh,
I'm sorry.
she's the star of the show. You waving? She's waving off camera. You can't quite see. Okay. So do we want to do 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or 30 minutes for the next sprint? Tell me in the chat. Let me know. I'm happy to do whatever. Yeah, 2 to 4 is a pretty good age. Chantal, I agree. She turns 2 next week. She's pretty great. She's lots of fun. I know Katie voted for 30 minutes. Is everyone okay with 30? If we change it to 30? Or is that too long? I don't know what people prefer. You totally did vote, Katie. You totally voted. Her birthday is the 5th of May. So it's like end of next week. Exciting. She turned to 10. That is such an achievement. That is so crazy. Fine then, Katie. We'll do 25. 25-minute sprint. Since you're retracting your vote. Okay. See you guys in 25 minutes. That's 25 minutes. I got up to page 49. I'm enjoying it so far. It is quite good. I am enjoying it. There's been like one swear, but that's it so far. So far it is, I would consider it clean. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really enjoying the story. It's very interesting. The technology in it is very interesting. Are you guys having fun doing whatever you're doing? Because I know some of you guys aren't reading. What are your TBR prompts, Celestia? I don't even do TBRs. I'm so bad at them. I feel like that, I don't know. I feel like I could never stick to them, so I just don't bother because I'm such a mood reader that I'm a bit hopeless. The only times I feel like I ever pay attention to a TBR is if, I'm participating in one of those, monthly challenges or whatever. I just found out that the local church here has just started a book club with the local librarian, which is really cool. And I've been thinking of joining that because that might be a bit of fun. They meet monthly. But I also don't know if I would keep up with it, especially if it was a book I didn't like. Welcome back, Katie. Also, that is good, Celestia, that you're keeping up with this month's one. Because are you still doing the spring challenge thing? Nice. I feel weird doing those seasonal ones because I'm always the opposite season. It's starting to get really cold. I mean, not cold compared to what you guys deal with because, it's Australia. But to me, anything under 22 degrees, I need a jumper. And that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Oh, Katie, that's okay. That's because you read so much in March. You read yourself a little bit too far. Nice. I think that's such a cool name for a readathon. Spring into Christian fiction. It's cute. Well, that's good at least. You're smashing your reading goal for the year, which is crazy. Crazy good. I think I'm worried I'm falling behind. And I'm worried it's going to get worse when uni starts because I have my first uni class tomorrow. And after that, it's going to get hectic busy. And I already feel like I'm falling behind on my reading goal. And so I feel like I'm not going to make it for my Goodreads thing because I've got I've read 67 books this year out of 200, but it like keeps telling me that I'll need to read 4 books a week until the end of the year if I want to make my goal. But I just have a feeling that when uni starts, I won't be able to read 4 books a week, which is devastating, but that's all right. Yeah, that's fair. I could lower my goal, that's true. I feel weird about it because like I feel like last year I easily did 200, but I wasn't tracking. See, I've never tracked my books before, and so I thought 200 would be reasonable based off last year. But now, just because everything like has gotten more busy, I think maybe it's slightly unreasonable. But I feel like if I dropped it down, I don't know what I would drop it down to. So I feel like 150 probably isn't quite enough, but maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly. I do like the idea that you said, Katie, of starting it at 100 and then just bumping it up. I feel like I could go really low, like do like 30 or something, and then easily smash that out, obviously. And then after that, I'll be like, oh, look, guys, look, I smashed my reading goal. And it's like an extra 100, 150 on top of that. That'd be funny. If you set your bar really low, then you look really good at the end. I kind of feel like, what did non-booktubers set as their reading goals? Because like Katie and Celestia, you guys are both booktubers, so like it's understandable that we would read a lot because we need to for the content. But like, what does the average Joe set out to read in a year? Because like my husband reads 0 in a year, and he's happy with that. Like the only time he finishes a book is if we're doing like a Bible study or something together. But even then, he complains about it because he just really doesn't like reading, which is fine. um, but yeah, I don't know many like readers in the flesh that I could ask like what is reasonable. Wow, how would you read 500? Maybe if it's just like audiobooks all the time. Maybe if you're just listening to them constantly. 500, that's crazy. I would think, yeah, maybe 30 to 50 is reasonable. But yeah, I can't imagine 500. That's like almost 2 books a day, a book and a half a day. It's crazy. Interesting. Wow, you've done 150, 119 already, Katie. That's amazing. That is crazy good. No way. How did you read 500 books in a year? Are they all picture books? Are they all picture books? Picture books don't count. Surely it's audiobooks, right? Surely. I mean, that's crazy. That's so good. Audiobooks, there we go. I thought audiobooks because, like, if you're cooking, driving, doing stuff around the house, like you could just be listening to books. Whereas I know I can't do audiobooks because I wouldn't be able to split my focus like that. I'm really bad at splitting my focus. And so I stay away from them. But I feel like I would read so much more if I could manage audiobooks because, like, whenever I'm just doing anything, I would just be listening. Leave them. Sorry, my daughter's trying to steal my glasses again. She's getting this trophy. I feel like my husband would be good at audiobooks because he listens to podcasts all the time because he has a 3-hour commute every day. And so he just listens to lots of music and podcasts. And I keep telling him, like, just get some audiobooks and then you can talk to me about books. But he hasn't given in yet. Maybe I need to do more nagging. Middle grade is really good. I love middle grade. They're so fast. So that's helpful. And middle grade's always fun. They're more playful. And I like that. That's still crazy though. 500. That's impressive. You should get a medal for that. There should be a medal. Someone in the book world should give anyone that makes it to 500 books in a year a medal. Maybe they should add that to the Olympics. There should be a reading competition for like speed reading. Maybe that already exists and I'm just out of the loop. Are you guys happy if we do another 25-minute sprint? Did we like that amount? Yeah, maybe. Is like speed reading though just skimming? Because I don't know if this makes me snobby, but I feel like skimming doesn't count. Like, you got to read every word quickly. Is that me being snobby? Am I being a book snob? Maybe I'm being a book snob. Yeah, true. I feel like you can listen a lot faster than you can read for some reason. Maybe that's just because our brains are so used to people talking, having to catch up. Whereas, like, reading, you're like processing the words a bit differently. That is very impressive, though. Man, I need to up my game now. 200 seems like nothing. In a couple of minutes, we'll start the next sprint. Sounds all good with that. I think this is going to be the second last sprint, I think. Because I'll do this one, and then we'll have another chat and do one more. And then I think we'll be done today. Yes, my book is a sci-fi. I am reading the Synapse Sequence, which so far it's proving to be very good. I'm on page 49, and it's secular, I believe. I don't even remember where I got this, but it is so far a sci-fi. So it's like our world but set in the future, and basically AI has taken over most things. And there's this thing called the Synapse Sequence where it's basically almost like VR, where you lie down and your consciousness is like in a simulation. And this PI girl and some other people are trying to use it to go into witnesses' memories so that they can solve crimes. It's quite good. And the main character has like this total crazy backstory where she is not liked by the public because of something that she was investigating, caused a war, and she became like the scapegoat. and so now she's trying to like lay low. But yeah, it's quite good. It's quite good. There's a little bit of like time jumpiness, which I know bothers some people, but I'm fine with it. There's only been one swear so far, and the rest of it's been clean. So I'm hoping it stays clean because it is good. I am enjoying it. It wasn't what I thought I would pick up today to read, but there we go. Okay. Ready for another 25? Luke, you may begin. There's our 25 minutes. How did you guys go?
No, bye, guys. No, guys. No, guys. No, guys.
Would you like to say hello again? You can say hello again.
Hello.
She's in and she's out. Nice. What are you reading, Celestia? I feel like maybe you said, but I don't remember.
Well, cookies, going. Cookies, honey.
Thank you, Sherry.
Cookies, honey.
They're in your bowl, Papa.
Yeah.
She's eating some jats. Do you guys have jats in the States? I don't know if that's an only Australian thing.
But well, cookies, going.
They look like this. Without a bite out of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute, Whitney. That is super cute. My baby's name is Willow, and she is 2 next week. When hope springs new, is that what that says? Man, my reading today is not good. Is that a romance or a contemporary? I feel like most Jeanette Oaks are contemporary, aren't they? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't think I've read any of hers. Maybe one, but I don't remember if I have. Historical romance. Nice. So good. What is everyone reading? Because we've got a couple of people that have joined that weren't here before. I am reading a science fiction called The Synapse Sequence. I believe this is secular. So far it's been clean. There's only been like 1 or 2 swears. But apart from that, it's been pretty tame considering it's not a Christian book, which is surprising because most non-Christian sci-fis are a bit crazy. But it is about a PI who's got a bad past, and so she's trying to stay under the radar, stay out of the news, that kind of thing. And she is part of this new technology called the synapse sequence, which allows them to go into the memories of witnesses to find out more about the crimes. And yes, it's very interesting so far. Oh, so interesting, Whitney. I've not heard of that one. What stars are made of? That sounds good. Is it a similar vibe to the Extraordinary Life of a Cactus? Interesting choices, King Cat. I haven't heard of either of those. I didn't know Madonna wrote a book. Is that like a biography or is that something else? We'll start our next sprint in about 5 minutes, by the way. Okay. Oh, did you feel that you needed to say something? My daughter's a crazy person.
I should say one more word. want more water?
Okay, you still got some in there. Look at all that water. Normally I do these when she's sleeping, so I don't have the joyous interruptions. But alas, I could not do that today. It is 11:56 a.m. where I am in Australia. Lots of fun. What time is it where you guys are? I'm assuming most of you guys it's nighttime. Yeah, 10 p.m. There we go. Nice. Yeah, nice. The caravan is coming along. We picked up the flooring for it a couple of days ago, so now we obviously have to put that in. And then after that is done, we need to send it off to a fiberglass place so that they can like do all the fiberglass stuff for the bathroom. And then it'll mostly be finished, which is exciting. So I'm hoping like no more than 2 months, but honestly, we didn't think it was going to take over a year like it has. So who knows what is going to happen in the next couple of months, but it's definitely like over halfway, I would say. But thank you for asking. It'll be good when you guys can join me in there because it is looking pretty nice. I'm trying to make it a little bit whimsical with feet. I'm trying to make it a bit whimsical with like wallpaper choices and stuff. Give it a bit of like a gypsy kind of vibe. Just because why not make it as fun as you can? Like you're gonna be living in it. Ooh, what is the cat who turned on and off? That sounds so weird. It sounds like a sci-fi, but I don't know if that is or not. Oh, nice. Fairy Bargains of Prospect Hill. I have not heard that one before. Are you guys like fantasy and sci-fi readers, or are you guys mostly romance or contemporary mystery? A cozy mystery series from the 70s. That's cool. That's cool. So, like, is Agatha Christie considered cozy mystery, or is she just mystery? Because I feel like in my head she's a cozy mystery person. I don't know. I haven't read that many Agatha Christie books. And yes, it'll be so nice when the caravan is finished. It'll be so good. We desperately want to move out of here and have wanted to since we got the caravan because it's a 3-hour commute for my husband to work, like there and back every day. And so to be able to move much closer would be a huge blessing because then he can actually spend time at home and do stuff with us. Nice. Yeah, Shari, I read a little bit of everything, or at least try to, but my main genres are fantasy, science fiction, and surprisingly non-fiction at the moment. I've been reading quite a bit of that. How do you see? Pardon me. It crept up on me. Agatha's basic history. Okay, that's good to know. I definitely bought a bunch of mystery books a little while ago, thinking I was going to get super into it, and I read like 3 or 4, and then I just couldn't keep going. And I was like, it's okay, I'll come back to them. And this is the closest I've come to coming back to mystery. It's definitely in my intentions. Like, I'm not going to get rid of all my mystery books anytime soon. And I do think I want to pick up some Agatha Christie just because everyone's saying it's really good. And I wouldn't mind giving it a go. Especially Chantel from Chantel Reads All Day. She loves Agatha Christie. So I might give that a go at some point. See what it's like. Because I watched the Doctor Who episode that's based on like an Agatha Christie book, and I really liked that. So we'll see. We'll see. It's probably not at all the same, but we'll see. Okay, you guys ready for the next sprint? See you in 25. was 25. I made it to 104. This reading session. How did you guys go? Do you have a good time reading? Nice. Chapter 7. That's so good. 5 chapters. That's pretty decent. I think that was more than I did. Well, I think I will leave it there for today. And in case you missed it, today I was meant to have an author to interview, but she was a bit under the weather this morning, so we have postponed for next week, same time as today, so starting at 10 a.m. My time. Really saying goodbye. And yes, we will be doing that next week. Saturday, I will be pre-filming a video tomorrow for you for Saturday as usual. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great evening, you guys that are in America. Thank you for being willing to stay up with me. That's okay, Whitney. It was great having you for the time that you did join. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.